Part three. Hello. Yeah, so wanted to take me to Statue of Liberty, and we took a ferry. We actually went over to the island that it's on. Went to the museum there. Got some lunch together, and he's like, "Yeah, we can do Ellis Island too." And I was like, "Well, I can't because like I gotta get back to the airport. Like I gotta get this flight." Because I did end up pushing back my flight. I was supposed to leave like early in the morning. Like I would have had been up like by 3 a.m. I think. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I want to make the most of this. So I did push back my flight. Yeah, we just had an awesome time. He's so kind, so romantic, so funny, so sweet, very interesting, really good heart, hard worker, solid dude, quality man, for sure. Oh yeah, and he bought me a cute pair of earrings too, which he really didn't have to do that. Like we walked by a street vendor, that would have been Sunday. Yeah, Sunday. He's like, I know you like jewelry. He's like, let's just go look. And yeah, I found a pair that I really liked. And he was like, oh, you want to get some more? And I'm like, stop it. Like, it was hard for me. I mean, it was nice. It was really nice, but it was also very hard for me to accept somebody being like that. Which is funny because, like, I'm like that. Maybe that's why. Because usually, like, I'm that person, to a degree. Like, I'm that one. I'm not used to it being, like, on me, like, being brought to me, given to me. It was really nice. Appreciate him more than you can know, really. So yeah, um, got back to the airport. Got delayed by 2.5 hours because there was some kind of major like issue with like the radar or whatever. There was like 36 planes ahead of ours, 36, and the pilot told us that there would be 15-minute increments per plane before we could actually take off. Yeah, we were on the plane when this happened, on like the tarmac or whatever, in the plane, not in the terminal being delayed, on the plane. Sat there for 2.5 hours, and I have a connecting flight that I have to catch, which was in 2.5 hours. And I'm like looking up alternative flights, and the next one's not until like 10:20 a.m. the next day. And I'm like, I have to go to work. Like, I cannot miss work. Like, that's not happening. Like, I cannot do that. And I'm like thinking of all these alternative things of like what I could do. And I was like, I will literally freaking like order a lift from Detroit to Battle Creek if I fucking have to. There's no way. So we got taken off, and we actually arrived to Detroit Airport with 6 minutes. 6 minutes. And you remember last time I had to run across Detroit. 6 minutes this time. I was so rude, and I wasn't trying to be rude. I actually apologized profusely to everybody on the plane. I shoved my way to the very, very front as soon as I possibly could. I had to get off that plane. And I actually got yelled at by the stewardesses, or flight attendants, whatever they're called. Sorry, don't come at me. They're like, oh, you have to go sit down. And like, we're literally parked at this point. Like, we're parked. Like, it's good to go. And they're like, no, no, you have to go sit down. You're going to make things take longer. And so I go all the way back. I sit down again. And as soon as I sit down, everyone's able to get up, right? They're trying to make a point. So I shoved my way past everyone. I was like, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be rude. Like, I have to go. Like, the girl sitting next to me, she's like, go, go, go. And I've got my fucking backpack, and I'm like sprinting as fast as I can, as faster than I ever have in my life. Sprinting. Got to the tram. Got across the way. Because, again, these are opposite ends. Like, where I arrive and where I have to go are totally opposite ends of Detroit International Airport. Expansive. Ran my ass up an escalator, down an escalator, up another escalator, down another escalator, conveyor belts, running, jogging on these conveyor belts, and there's people on the side, and I'm like, coming up past you, sorry, like, fucking sprinting. I see my gate, and I'm like, flailing my arms like this at the ladies. They were still there. They were getting ready to fucking close it, waving my arms like that. And I get there, and I'm like, I'm red, I'm sweating, I'm panting, I'm a fucking mess. And the girl's like, she's like, is there anyone else behind you? Like, I felt like I was at war. And I said, no, it's just me. She's like, go. I get on there, and everybody on the plane is staring at me. I was like, we got delayed by 2.5 hours. I ran all the way here. And a few people were like, good job. And one of the flight attendants, she's like, do you need someone? I'm like, yes. It was horrible. I felt so ill. But I made it. I made it, guys. I made it. I did not in a million years think I was going to make that flight. I made it. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, so made it. Graham came and got me. Starving. I was so starving. And the only thing that was open was McDonald's, so that's what I ate, guys. And I got home, and Mo called me. Yeah, he called me. And we've been staying in touch still. Like, he called me, or he didn't call me today, but he texted me. He's been texting me throughout the day, and yeah. He's told all his friends about me. I'm pretty sure he's told some of his family, at least his sister. I think he was talking about me to his sister the other day, because he did have a phone call with her. And I did actually meet his friend at the Museum of Modern Art, the guy who worked there. Like, I met him, and as I was like walking up with Mo, like, his friend was like taking pictures of us and stuff. I was like, so cute. He was like, make sure you take care of, Mo, our boy. And I was like, oh, I'm taking care of her. Stop it. But I do have one more part here, guys.